definitely doing the homogenics thing.
They're
combining both of those real heavy. They're trying to make the blue and the red go together and make a swirl real quick.
Right. So now it's cool to wear pink underwear matching your teeth and matching your belt buckle and saying little cute shit on stage and nah.
I like to call it voguing. That's what the clubs have turned into, by the way. It's just a whole vogue. Yeah. Like you go in, everybody's voguing. Whatever happened to the partying and just really, like right now they turned the club into an institution because you got the floor, which is the peons. You got the medium VIP, which is for the average people, and then you got the celebrity VIP.
Yeah, the stained glass windows.
Right. So they broke it down into 3 stages. So to me, that's like an institution too.
Yeah, when you talk about the 3 stages, ironic that Jay-Z's album is the Blueprint 3. So when we talk about the 3,
I don't even want to get into that.
But we don't understand the deeper side.
That Blueprint 3, we understand like the Blueprint 3. Like once I found out Jay-Z studies Alexander Cromley, which is
Aleister Crowley.
Yeah, Aleister Crowley. I apologize. Mm-hmm. He's basically like the messiah of the new age movement. They all refer back to him. And when I seen that "Do As Thou Wilt" on his shirt,
which is the whole of the law. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I seen that on his shirt, and I hear him talking about evolution is progress.
Right.
Basically meaning ushering in the new age. And when they put out that video on to the next one, which I feel like, listen, because I'm going to keep it funky, right? Because that's what I know how to do. Y'all know me. When I listen to that song, I feel some type of way. When I went to that concert, I seen some stuff on that big, because all the designs y'all do when y'all do the shows and stuff like that. So he had this one thing on there where it was like a whole bunch of swirls. And you seen a picture of like Satan, like the vampire Satan, like the Dracula face Satan. Then you seen a black church behind there, and it was like the hypno sign, like with all the swirls and stuff like that. I actually have it on my phone because I was in the concert. And I asked my one man in Houston, like, did you go to the concert, whatever? He's like, yeah. And I asked him about that one particular scene. He said they did the same thing at that concert too. Yeah. So I'm thinking like you're putting together this big Blueprint 3 tour, doing that, with the hypnos and stuff. Is you trying to go around and hit me? Because I mean, look. Phyllis was packed. There's about like 30,000 people in there almost, it felt like. You know what I'm saying? So if all these people are seeing that one sign, what do you think that means? Like
Jay won because he initiated all of y'all. You went through the ritual.
I'm salty about it. I got to throw away my Blueprint 3 CD.
No, you actually went through the ritual. Study the esoteric agenda, where they tell you certain times of the year, every year, they have to spill large amounts of blood. They have to pull, they're like psychic vampires. They have to pull your energy. 30,000 people throwing up the all-seeing eye of Lucifer, throwing up the Baphomet. Oh, they got you. They got your energy. You drained, dude. You leaving there dizzy.
Yeah, I'm about to say I didn't throw that up, though. I'm kind of aware of that, but
But imagine how many people that did.
Yeah, I know. It was crazy. Like, everybody, like the whole thing, everybody was throwing it up.
It's a ritual.
And it's crazy. It's crazy how, you know what I'm saying, like they pull it off on you like that. And like with Jay-Z, I have so much respect for Jay. But it's like now as I'm becoming aware and I'm awakening to what's going on. Like I said, me coming out the young culture or whatever, it's sad, man. Like, it's really sad. Like, how can you deceive so many masses of people when everybody listens to Jay?
He is doing the bidding of his masters.
He's doing a great job, though. That's why they're rewarding him with basketball teams. And that's why Jay, for real, y'all got to understand, Jay is the most powerful man in hip-hop right now. Not Puff Daddy, not 50 Cent, Jay-Z. Well, he does the bidding of his masters well. That's what I'm saying.
I beg to differ with that. The most powerful men in hip-hop, we don't see.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have mics.
Right.
They ain't got to go on stage and clown and, buck dance.
Well, you could say he's the most powerful face that they're using. Like, he's the ultimate to where he does what they tell him to do.
That's the same thing with Barack Obama. I mean, he's the most powerful face. And this man, Zbigniew Brzezinski, made that very clear.
It's not Barack, though. It's Barry. I don't know Barack. I know Barry.
But the Grand Chessboard explains it. Zbigniew Brzezinski. Y'all probably never heard of this dude. He's probably 80 years old. But if you just put his name in the search engine, Zbigniew Brzezinski, the Grand Chessboard, you understand what I'm saying? You'll be surprised at the money that was put up to make sure Barry, thank you, was selected before he was elected. That's all I got to say on that.
So let me ask you this about the house situation with your house getting burnt down. Do you think the Illuminati has something to do with that, to try to send you a message to try to quiet you, or?
Well, this is something I've never really said on film. I've said it on film, but I have that particular tape locked away in my safe behind my desk, and no one has ever heard me say this. But I think it's time that we kind of get this out in the open. That you know, on the Occult Science Radio interview and World Star and some other interviews that I've done, I've actually talked about the blood and the human sacrifice. Well, I'm gonna look right in the camera and say this. I was supposed to be that blood human sacrifice for Public Enemy, but I survived it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And since I survived it and I'm talking about it now it's imperative that these people silence me. Plain and simple. I've told you about people that I had to deal with right in front of my door right here. Do you understand what I'm saying? I tell people, look, when you call me, know that this conversation is being listened to. Plain and simple. I can't tell you how many times my MySpace, Facebook, email accounts, websites get shut down. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know they listening. Do you understand what I'm saying? To a degree, I know these days are numbered for me. You understand what I'm saying? But I have to do what I have to do because I know they got to do what they have to do. My house burning down, that wasn't no accident. That wasn't no accident. But see, I'm not tied to the material. You know, this is where I do photography and make music in here, and I ain't skip a step. And I really appreciate all the people like, you know, y'all's people stepping up. You know, brothers was just putting money in my hand when they see me in the street. They was going online and going to PayPal and putting money in my account to make sure that I stayed alive. And the people actually stepped up, man. And I wouldn't be if it wasn't for the people.
Yeah, because the people are waking up. They're getting aware
exactly.
now.
And you know what they said themselves? That Professor Griff, man, but I may not agree with everything he got to say or the way he say it, but hey, man, that brother's a soldier. And if they came at that brother like that to silence him like that, I gotta support the brother. I mean, $5, I ain't gonna miss that. You understand? The people were giving me used books. I had 3,000 books, man. All my books couldn't even fit in these 3 rooms.
That's real.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I had a DVD library that'll blow your mind. And to come home, I wasn't even in town at the time. To come home and look at the shell of my house, I'm like, God damn. So I'm walking in, you know, with a wet t-shirt over my mouth. I'm going through, see if I could salvage some things. It was like critical. And then for the insurance company to fight me tooth and nail, even down to the lawyers, man, just probably paid off.
So have they ever tried to approach you, though, and try to get you in with you knowing so much? I'm pretty sure that, has anybody ever tried to approach you to get you into this so-called?
Let me tell you what your man Hustle Simmons said to me. I'm at the Million Man March, or the Million More Movement. I think it was the one after that. Behind stage, dignitaries and all the important people were there. So I'm talking to Russell, and I'm like, look, man, did that whole Jewish thing affect your life like it did me? He says, man, all you had to do was make a hit record, and that would have been that. Or basically, in other words, all you had to do was come on in. Basically, you understand what I'm saying? Chill the fuck out. We would hit you off, just kind of like, everything would have been cool. You mean to tell me all this time my life has been ruined? I've been poisoned, shot at, house burned down, all kicked out of Public Enemy, all this shit, and you tell me in a fucking fleeing moment behind stage somewhere that all I had to do was make a hit record? Oh, damn. That goes to show y'all, man. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. You understand what I'm saying? Right now I'm feeling like Tupac. They don't give a fuck about us,
man. They
man.
killed that brother, man. That brother, that brother was
yo,
on something.
you got to question Quincy Jones about that.